Okay, it's time for an inspection. Haven't been here in a few weeks. I was out kayaking in Glacier Bay, wonderful trip. So checking the honey situation on those two colonies. And then there was one here was superseding the queen, or don't think it's swarmed, but there was a bunch of swarm cells in there. So it's been about 3 weeks now since my last inspection. So these were capped cells. So the queen should have hatched. I'll just have a quick look for eggs, see if the colony is still viable. If not, I've got that colony at home with an older queen that I might just merge with if they haven't requeened. But so yeah, just having a quick look to see how they're doing. I'm leaving for another month at the end of July. So the goal is give them another week of honey, of nectar flow. So you can see the field's been mowed or hayed. This yard here, typically once this is done, production goes down. So I should be able to collect the honey supers in the next week. And my home yard is just starting, so not sure what I'm going to do there yet, but we'll see. I'm back on the 25th of August. It does give me some time to prep them for winter, so I might add some pollen patties before I go. Make sure all the honey supers are above an excluder, so I don't have to deal with brood, and then we'll go from there. So anyways, quick inspection, and we'll start with the queenless one first. So let's see how they're doing here. So a bit of white wax. We'll see if they've expanded any of these frames out, and then I'll just start pulling these boxes apart. It does smell good in there, but not expecting too much from this, so we'll see what it looks like. Okay, here's a new frame. Not much action going on, they're pretty calm. Okay. Nothing so far. Should be about a week inner laying, I'm assuming. So what I'll probably do is, if I don't find any eggs, I'll consolidate the whole colony into 2 boxes. I'll empty the top box, and then what I'll do is I'll go get my Nook box, bring it over here with 9 frames because it's a double 6. I'll put the queen in it, and I'll probably just use a newspaper combine. They are really calm. Just got to do it before they go worker laying, so they'll probably have to do it tonight. Okay, so I did inspect the colonies today. This one here is queenless, as I suspected, and the far one still has some chalkbrood, but I couldn't find any larvae or eggs. I do have a pollen patty here that I'll put on it. We are getting cold evenings, so we had minus 0.5 last night. So it is like I said, it fluctuates. Bees are in summer mode, and then the temperature swings do affect the bees. But middle one here still has plenty of brood, and plenty of brood of all types, including eggs. So, but you can see that the queen is shutting down slowly. So what I'm going to do is, the reason I'm going to put pollen patty there is to make sure that it's not just a queen that shut down. I did consolidate that colony down to just a single, and I do have a feeder, and I'll set it up so I can start feeding and getting it ready for winter. This one here, so what I'll do is, we got 9 frames in that box with a queen, so it's my my old queen. It's my resource hive. So what I'm going to do is take that 9 frame box over there. I've got some newspaper. I'll throw some newspaper on, make some little holes, and just let them do a newspaper combine. There's some decent brood there, so the smell should go through. I did a full 3-box inspection. There's no eggs, no larvae, no laying worker yet, hence the reason I decided to do it tonight. And it's also going to rain in the morning and probably much of tomorrow. So hopefully that colony gets requeened. Should be good. And then if that one ends up not having a queen, so what I may do is just combine it with this one here. Newspaper combine and overwinter it as a double. So this will be a double, and this will be a double 9 framer, and we'll go from there. That's all we can do. I will send a note out to see if anybody's got queens, because if I did find a queen, I would requeen that one. But I'm only back for about a week and a half before I have to leave again, so hence the reason not messing around. So I do have some honey, so I will go home with some honey this season, and I just have to decide, do I leave the honey supers on while I'm gone? I'm back on the 25th of August, which is a little bit late, but I don't have time to extract it and do stuff like that, so we'll see. Anyways, let's get this done. Okay, the newspaper combine is done. You'll notice a bit of newspaper there. I put 2 sheets, and then I cut slits in it so that they could breathe, and the lid, I didn't put it on tight, so there's a little crack in the back there just to make sure the bees don't suffocate, so they'll be able to get a bit of ventilation there. And oops, I had pollen patties on both of these, just hopefully trigger brood rearing on this one, but gut feel says there's no queen left. Must have pinched her on my last inspection, and hopefully the patty helps this one start laying more. Anyways, that's that.